Hey, what's going on, YouTube? We're back. This is the Deep Perspective Podcast, episode 2. And for this episode, the question I chose was, who are the people you surround yourself with? I think for me, personally, this is a good question because if I think about it, the people I surround myself with, um, earlier in life, I surrounded myself with a lot of people. I was always pretty popular, always trying to fit in, just doing what I had to do to maintain relationships with people. And I always felt like I needed people around me. So if I look at um, my reasoning, my reasoning for having those people around me, it's got me thinking that I wonder if there's more people like that. Like when I see people who have a lot of people around them, I wonder if they're truly being themselves or if that's just how it's meant to be. Like, are we just naturally supposed to be around, a lot of people because it does feel good. It's a lot of comfort in that. It's a lot of fun. But a lot of times I think that people pretend to be something they're not. And that's what I was. I was, to a certain degree, I was, just trying to fit in. Didn't want to be the outcast. Didn't want to get bullied. I was insecure. I would say I was very popular. I was on the exterior, you know, um, a lot of people probably wouldn't know that, you know, but I was extremely insecure, and so I surrounded myself with a lot of people to make myself feel good because I was afraid to be alone. So this question kind of hit me today with the people I surround myself with now. I only surround myself with a few people. I don't have a lot of friends anymore, and people that I was in school with or grew up with, a lot of us just kind of went our separate ways. I'm very good at disassociating myself with people, not on purpose, but just as I grow in life, it's just kind of like I like to be alone, I guess, a lot of times. So it's hard for me to maintain a lot of relationships. And for a while, it wasn't good. I didn't like it at all. I felt like I needed those relationships. But, life goes on. And once high school and college is over and you get into the real world, um, people just, they start families, they start their own lives. So it's a lot harder to maintain those relationships because I'm not a person that, I don't want to bug anybody. I don't want to feel like I'm a burden on anybody. So I kind of just started to just do my own thing. And I noticed that it has its pros and cons because I have, I'd say, maybe three friends, but I mostly only hang with one every once in a while. I don't really have a lot of friends. So, like I said, it has its pros and its cons because one of the pros to it is that, I started to really learn myself. And I think that that's what I want to do with this podcast is I want to get to know who I am better because I never asked myself these type of questions. I never dealt with let's see. I never dealt with like who I am internally. I always just made sure the exterior was, always looked a certain way so people wouldn't dig too deep into who I truly am. So I think me not having a lot of friends gives me a lot of mental clarity because I start to see the things that I like to do, the type of person I am, the things that I dislike about myself and how I can improve on those things. But the cons to that as well is you know you're lonely. That's basically, there's no other way. I was trying to figure out a different way to put it because lonely it can sound kind of bad, but um, it's not as bad as it seems, but in a way it is because you're lonely. You have that feeling that you're missing out. You have that feeling that if you go on social media or something, you see a lot of people doing certain things, having fun, and you're not. So I think that it's a balance that I feel I need to maintain within myself. I think I need to get out more. I think I need to make friends. I need to, start doing different events, start doing different things, but at the same time, don't get too carried away and still maintain that balance within myself and still know who I am and still know what I like to do and just be myself. And I think that's where I'm at. So this question was pretty good for me. Like today was so far it's been a good day. I woke up, I worked out, I ran, and now I'm doing the podcast. But everything I've done up until this point today has been alone. So, and this is pretty much how it is for me. So I don't wake up and get on social media. I don't wake up and text friends or or anything like that. So I'm used to it in a way, but later on today I'm actually joining an MMA gym. So it's something I've been thinking about for a while. I'm big into MMA, so I'm trying to work on that balance of creating friends and stuff like that, but still being able to do things alone. So I always wondered that, though. I always thought about when I see people with a lot of friends, I always just thought, like most people always thought, oh, that's what you need to do, or like that seems fun all the time, and oh, they're partying, look at them, But and I was that guy for a long time. I was that guy, but I always wonder if are those people being themselves? Like, take all them people away. Who are you now? Are you still that person that's, wants to party, is having fun, or are you afraid? Are you lonely? Are you scared to be yourself? And I think that a lot of people deal with that, especially younger in life, like as teenagers and early 20s. Even up until like your 30s, it's a lot of things it's hard for people to disassociate themselves with people just because they're afraid. So, and I'm trying to work on that. And I don't think that there's nothing to be afraid of. It's hard, like anything when you're trying to improve. When you've done something one way for so long and it's comfort to you, not doing that is going to be hard, but it's worth it. I think it's really worth it. I enjoy who I am now. I enjoy finding myself and really embracing that. But at the same time, understanding you do need a balance, because as human beings, I feel like, we need to be around each other. We don't need to be isolated, because I'm an introvert until I'm not. That's what I like to tell people. Like, I'm an introvert until I'm not an introvert. And like, what I mean by that is like, I like to be alone. Like, if I'm by myself, it's hard for me to I got social anxiety, right? So it's like, I don't really like going out in public with a lot of people, especially by myself. But once I kind of get comfortable with the environment and stuff, I start to just open up and, just be in the moment. So, and people would never think I'm an introvert once that happens. So I like to say I'm an introvert until I'm not. So that's the question for the day. I want you guys to think about that and question who you are, because I am, and I'm starting to really find myself. And hopefully you guys find this podcast sooner than later. If it helps you out. If it's going to help you out, I hope you find it sooner than later. I mean, I don't know how good this is going to be, but yeah, I think that is something I need to talk about, because I always, in a selfish way, I always took issues as like, oh, I'm the only one going through this, or I'm the only one that feels like this, when that's not true. You're never not the only person that feels like that. So that's the purpose of this podcast and this question, is I want people to question, their friendships and the people they have around them. Is it because you you need to feel that happiness, that void. You have some type of void in your life, or you're afraid to be alone, or is it genuine? Do you have people around you that you just love and they love you? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to always be friends. Is it maybe a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a husband or wife or whatever? You know, like me personally, like I love to be around my kids. You know, I have 2 kids. I love to be around them. I love kids in general, like, because they're so pure. And, you know, I love to laugh. I just love that genuineness. So I love to be around them. I need to work on being around my family more. Just in general, I disassociate. I separate myself from a lot of my family, and I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure that out, you know. But I love to be around love. I love to be around kids when I know the love is real, and I have trust issues. You know, I think that's another big thing, is that maybe that's with family, and no one in my family has ever done anything to really make me lose their trust. But you know, when you love somebody and they break that trust, you know, it hurts. So maybe I'm afraid to be hurt by losing that trust. You know, I've had friends, you know, how those things go, you know, breaks trust, you guys fall out, you know, all type of stuff. So maybe that's something that I'm afraid of, is losing trust in people. And that's why I don't associate myself with a lot of people. But those are just things I want to work on, you know. And hopefully I help someone else out today. I have someone else questioning, you know, different things, and wanting to find their true selves. Or maybe you're cool with, you know, the people you got around you. You got a good social life, you know, everything like that. Then that's cool too. That's what everybody's working towards. And hopefully you keep continuing to improve that. You know, it's healthy, I think, to have, you know, people that you love around you and love people. It's like, I feel like, okay, like with the black community, right? With us, I feel like it's like a common thing to be like, oh, my circle's small. You know what I'm saying? It's like a it's something to brag about. You know, it's something that you strive for, is to keep your circle really, really tight. You know what I'm saying? Only a few people, you know, and I think that's because of, you know, we have so much broken trust, and we're so afraid to love people because we're so afraid to get hurt, because we've been hurt or we've seen people get hurt, and we don't want to experience that ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame a lot of people, because it is a lot of dirty, grimy people out there, and it's hard to be genuine with people. You know, I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I've had relationships with women that, you know, I hurt them, you know, and I've had relationships with women that they hurt me. So it's, you know, it's hard to trust. It's hard to want to just go out there and do that and be genuine about it. You know, it's easy to fake it and be somebody you're not and have those people around you, because it doesn't hurt as much if they leave, or if you decide to just not be cool with that person no more. So I really like that question for today. And we're gonna try and keep this pretty consistent. Come back with you guys tomorrow and have another question for you guys, and just keep your brain, just keep it running. You know, who are the people you surround yourself with? You know, let's talk about it. I want people to open up discussions. I would love to hear more in the comments about it, good and bad. I want to hear, you know, the people that's, oh, everything's cool. I love the people that are around. And then the people who are kind of like me, just kind of questioning it. And then, you know, the people who are extremely lonely, or, you know, or just in situations where, you know, they really need improvements. So there you have it, guys. It's Deep Perspective Podcast, episode 2. I'm your boy JB. And the question of the day was, who are the people you surround yourself with? I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to try to have a great day, and continue to work on yourself, you know, because that's the ultimate goal, and that's what I'm here to do. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll talk to you later. Thank you.